And welcome into the Fox 54 Football Focus. I'm your host, Jonathan Bam Rivers. Now, if you love NFL football, especially if you love watching it right here on Fox 54, this is the segment for you. So throughout the season, your boy is going to bring you highlights. I'm also going to bring you some previews and my professional insight on games that we're going to have here throughout the 2022-23 season. Now, the great thing about it is not only are we going to have phenomenal games ranging from the NFC South, featuring teams from the AFC West, featuring teams from the NFC North throughout the year. We're going to have the NFC wildcard games here on Fox 54, as well as the divisional round games, the NFC championship game, and of course, we will have the Super Bowl in February of 2023. So from the start of the season to the end of the season, you can catch all the great action here on Fox 54. Now, I want to start with the Atlanta Falcons. And there's no doubt about that. We're here in Columbus, Georgia, about an hour and a half south of Atlanta, and the Falcons are a big deal around here, and this is what I want to say about the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons are a consistent football team. Now, some people may see that optimistically, some people may see it as pessimistically, but I think that's the truth in my eyes. Atlanta is a very consistent football team. Because if you look at the first few weeks of the season for the Atlanta Falcons, especially when it came to the game against the New Orleans Saints, they had a 2-touchdown lead in the fourth quarter, yet that game was snatched away from them. And then they went on the road and played the defending Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams, and they were getting taken to the woodshed. I mean, the Rams were running the football. The Falcons had no answer on the defensive style of the football. But in the second half, specifically in the fourth quarter, the Falcons made a push. Now, I give you those two games as an example to show you why they're a competitive football team, because they weren't able to win those games, but they were in those games. But see, I want you guys to realize something. When it comes to the NFL, the difference between bad and good teams is minimal. But the difference between good and great teams is even more minimal. So you have a ball bounce here, a play that's executed here, and the Falcons could have very well gotten off to a better start than they have. But what I'm telling you is under Art Smith, you've got a new quarterback in Marcus Mariota, and they've done some things on the offensive side of the football. And remember what they did in the offseason. They got rid of longtime quarterback Matt Ryan. So anytime you get rid of your starting quarterback, it's not just a change under center, it's a change with the culture. And when you bring in somebody like Art Smith, who's come in for a second year as head coach, there are going to be opportunities for the Falcons to grow. Now, will they grow is the question. Now, in addition to the Atlanta Falcons, we've got some great matchups throughout the season. As I look at the schedule, on October 23rd, we've got the Chiefs visiting the San Francisco 49ers. These are two teams that met in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. So this is a great opportunity to catch all of the action here on Fox 54 with your boy Jonathan Bam Rivers. All right, this has been the Fox 54 Football Focus, and we'll see you next time. God bless.